ever-increasing amounts of goodwill, entrepreneurial energy, and investment are being deployed to tackle the world's most intractable social and environmental problems. Along with this energy, we see a proliferation of conferences and convenings, social enterprises and corporate innovations, as well as the redeployment of traditional philanthropy, all aimed towards identifying and implementing solutions to these problems. Current efforts are not yielding the risk-taking, trust, breadth of thinking, and systems-level focus to really tackle these problems. Conferences are too fleeting and do not provide the space to build the deep relationships needed for real collaboration. Entrepreneurial endeavors require a laser focus that precludes systemic understanding of and the business models to address these big problems. The rise of impact investing is obscuring and preventing a set of more profound issues around markets, governance, and ownership from being addressed. So, what's the solution? Partnering with best-in-class organizations, this approach will convene issue-specific, multi-stakeholder, year-long programs that seek to design, develop, and launch real-world solutions to the seemingly intractable problems of our time. This is a platform play, but it's not a platform for practitioners. It's a platform for clients. If practitioners hold on to the expertise, we all lose. If the frame is set and the canvas is stretched so that eclectic groupings of clients from all sectors and all walks of life can find their agency and collaborate on painting the pictures we all need, then we all win. Programs will begin by jointly identifying an issue and creating a framing question. We will then simultaneously populate the frame with stakeholders from the public, private, and charitable and social enterprise sectors active in the chosen field and with real ambition, and research from the sector to create a rich landscape through which to view and explore the problem. Think Cheryl Dahl, who developed the Changemakers Matrix approach to identifying challenges and solutions to specific problems, and then went on to apply this to Future of Fish. Think IDEO or Rios Partners, who have pioneered the application of design thinking at a systemic level to social innovation. Think Volans for C-suite level innovation consulting. We will then devise a bespoke year-long journey for participants comprising inspiring large group explorations of topics, organizations, and stories of relevance, study tours of world-class organizations relevant to the framing question, practical small study groups focused on developing real-world solutions, strategic design sessions led by topical experts with deep knowledge of the issues and of design tools, intensive hackathon-styled events for development and rapid prototyping of solutions, reflective practice groups designed to both identify and bear systems complexity and build trusted relationships, and, of course, fun social events where participants can relax and build friendships and networks. With multiple practitioners delivering the different elements of each journey, but the clients in the lead. And with practitioners and clients incentivized and financially and through co-ownership of any IP arising to bring their clients to the party. So, think the same wavelength, which runs Connect, a leadership program that inspires and connects and develops leaders whose professional paths would not normally cross. Think Rise Beyond, or YPO, the Young Presidents Organization, both of whom have placed small group meetings, virtually and in real life, at the center of their strategies for building trusted communities. And think the Tavistock Centre's Leicester Conference, which provides opportunities for participants to learn through experience about group, organizational, and social dynamics and the exercise of power and authority. The objective of this approach is to provide the conditions that foster meaningful relationships out of which robust and impactful real-world outcomes are born. Success may be a new start social enterprise, a corporate spin-out that's spun back in, a fantastic Marcoms campaign, or a change in national or international policy. Participants will actually build and launch the real-world outcomes. Also critical to success will be the way in which these real-world outcomes are communicated to the world. Think Sidekick Studios, a startup lab that helps big organizations innovate new products and services. Think Fenton, the social impact marketing and communications company. I've given this approach the title of the long table. It would ideally work with a cohort of around 60 people per issue, roughly configured to be 6 people from 10 different organizations. Let's say 50% from the corporate world, 30% from civil society, and 20% made up of relevant government or maverick organizations. Alternatively, a kitchen table version of the process might be convened with, let's say, 36 participants, with circa 6 people from 6 organizations. Or a coffee table version could work with up to a dozen people, perhaps, from one organization. Maybe kitchen or coffee tables are where we could realistically start. But what are the next steps? Do we crack on, find clients, and get some gigs off the ground? Probably under the Rios umbrella? Or do we make a play to get some research done, mapping the space to understand who is out there operating in the systems thinking world, figuring out the legal and operational structures we need to get this crocodile airborne, and identifying the subject matter and clients that make for low-hanging fruit? I say both. Practical and diversified steps towards future collaboration are the only way to see if we can get off the ground. I'm looking forward to the journey.